Hi everyone, Amy here with Never Grow Up Vacations, and now it's time to come fly with Amy. So today I'm doing something so exciting and I'm pumped to bring you along with me. I am doing the Flavors of Icon Park walking tour, and I wanted to first and foremost thank Original Orlando Tours and Rich Bradley, who is the president and CEO. Thank you for bringing me out tonight. My husband and I are going to be dining all throughout Icon Park. We've now lived in the Orlando area for a little over 3 months and we still have not been to Icon Park, which is a very iconic area in Orlando. So I'm super excited to show you what this tour is like, kind of bring you along as we taste our way through this attraction. So first, a little bit about the Original Orlando tours. So these are primarily walking tours. They take place all over the central Orlando area, including Winter Park, normally Winter Garden. They do ghost tours of some of the areas. They also take you to some of the attractions. So they offer all types of walking tours and attraction tours. This is smaller groups, so I think tonight our group is going to be about 16 people, depending on how many tickets they sold, maybe not even that many. So it's a very small, intimate experience with a tour guide. You can also work with Original Orlando Tours to do a private or small group tour. You just contact them and kind of set that up with them. So that's them. A little bit more about the tour itself today. So the Flavors of Icon Park tour is one of their most popular, and it happens every Tuesday night in Orlando. Obviously Icon Park is very, very close to everything. Icon Park is about 15 minutes from Disney and about 10 minutes from Universal, so really a very central area if you are coming to the Orlando area for your vacation. During the tour, included in your price, you do get samples from a variety of restaurants, as well as some of the history behind Icon Park and those restaurants. So I'm excited to see about that. And then you don't know what restaurants, so it'll be a fun experience to really taste our way through. The tour is about 2 hours, and it also includes a ride on the wheel, which is the huge Ferris wheel that you can see from almost everywhere in Orlando. And then Icon Park, if you did not know, I wanted to give a little bit more back history of Icon Park. So Icon Park is considered an entertainment destination. Also, as part of the entertainment area of Icon Park, you do have a few rides. You also have the Museum of Illusions, which I'm hoping to visit here very soon. You also have Madame Tussauds, and then you also have an aquarium amongst other attractions, but those are kind of the 3 bigger ones. And then there's all types of shopping and dining, which I'll show you bits and pieces of as we do our tour today. So come along with me as we do the Flavors of Icon walking tour.
All right, I just got to Icon Park, so we are a little bit early for our tour. Our tour meets promptly at 6:15. It starts even more promptly at 6:30. I'm gonna take you a quick swing around the Wheelhouse Market, which is a little indoor-outdoor kind of vibe venue, and then we're just gonna scope it out a little bit, and then we'll get going on our tour here in a little bit. All right, so the Wheelhouse Market is a little bit of an eatery here, like a quick service eatery type thing. This is actually where we're meeting for our tour, so we will be coming back here shortly. It looks like they have a little bit of gift shops, a couple different dining, eateries, some kind of bakery over there. That looks yummy. This is where the aquarium is located, of course, restrooms, which is a benefit. Any Orlando attraction I've noticed does have plenty of bathrooms because, of course, the kiddos are around. You can buy some tickets here. There's a nice little bar area. And then there was an arcade back here. I'll show you the other side of this real quick. Here's a little arcade area, as well as the entrance to the wheel, which is that huge Ferris wheel that you see. That Ferris wheel is enclosed, so they're a little bit larger than like your normal theme park ones. So I think we might be riding that later. It is included in our ticket. Here's a little arcade area, and then you do have Madame Tussauds, and this is the area that's called the Wheelhouse. All right, so right outside the Wheelhouse, this is just kind of public area where you can just keep strolling. There's all kinds of different little things going on here. You'll see a little train ride. Sorry, the light's a little bright. Nice little lawn bars. It's really nice here. They have a lot of different like dining and drinking options, especially if you're over the age of 21. I do want to give a shout out to the Museum of Illusions. It is a great attraction in the Orlando area. I will be visiting in the near future, but I'm told it's very quirky, but quirky in a super fun way, and it offers a couple opportunities to take some really unique photos. So check out the Museum of Illusions. And we're just kind of strolling here a little bit. Lots of different dessert, coffee options I see, which is great. And then of course with the tour, you'll kind of get a little bit of a deeper dive once we get going on our walking tour, because we are going to be dining at some of these locations. All right, so just a couple more restaurants here I want to show off before we get going on this tour. So just to give a perspective as to where I am, I'm on the other side of the wheel. We came from over that way. That is where some of those other restaurants we were walking up. We just came around the corner here. Yard House is right here. And then there are more food options as you come down here, as well as some music venues, it looks like. A couple more restaurants here I want to show off. Sloppy Joe's looks like lots of tropical fun. You do have a nice little Shake Shack right here. You do have a Carrabba's and an Outback. You have some gift shops there. I did want to note that there is free valet parking at Icon Park. I don't know if that's every day of the week. It was available today. I presume it might be a different story on the weekend, but not sure on that. There's also free self-park, and you kind of have the option. As you can see here, there's the parking structure, so plenty of ample parking and things to see while you're here. Now let's start the walking tour with Original Orlando Tours. First up is Brick and Fire. Sorry, I already started eating. I'm gonna work on this. So this pizza is so good. It's pretty similar to New York style. They just informed us that the yeast in the dough comes from a local brewery here in Orlando, which is a super cool fact, right? Next up is Chicken on Fire. This is fresh, never frozen chicken, and it looks delicious. This same concept also sells poke bowls, which, yes, chicken tenders and poke bowls are a weird combination, but let's look at how crispy and tender this is. Yum! Good chicken on fire. Okay, so next up is Tin and Taco. We have a little taco salad with some mac and cheese on the bottom. Like, who does not love tacos and mac and cheese all mixed in? I guess apparently the owner has other locations in downtown Orlando, so be sure to check them out. All right, next up we're doing a little sweet. This is from Let's Just Bake. Delicious little cupcake. I'm a sucker for sweets, so count me in for all the cupcakes ever. Look at that. Yum, with the little jimmies on the top. So cheers. All right, next up is Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. This is only the second Fish and Chips location, the other one being in Las Vegas. It's right in between the Link and the Flamingo. We actually visited that area back about a little over a year ago. So that's a fish and chips with some house-made tartar sauce. And then this is a Biscoff shake, I think he said. One of the chefs actually came out and talked to us a little bit, so that was really cool. So let's try this. So although I don't eat a lot of fish, I just want to show you just how crispy, like, watch. I had a little piece, like, it's fresh out of the fryer, but it's cod and it's delicious, and you can just see how flaky that is. So 10 out of 10 would recommend, although I don't eat fish. All right, we are stopping at Cafe de Paris, and we are enjoying a strawberry banana Nutella crepe, and then some fresh squeezed orange juice, just to show this area a little bit. So all open air patio, and you just kind of walk up to this little bar area. You can get cocktails, coffee, all kinds of concoctions, and some snacks and food. So definitely check that out. We are getting ready to go in the wheel, which is the huge Ferris wheel that's located here at Icon Park. I can't wait to show you our little booth. It is So cute. You can play music in there. There's a little bench in there. Can fit a fair amount of people because that last car just had like 10 people or so. So fair amount of room in each buggy. So we're gonna go in. They're currently cleaning our cart, which is a very nice touch. So let's go get in.
All right, so we are up in the wheel, and the view up here is beautiful, and it's just gonna keep getting more beautiful. So I wanted to show just a little brief clip of the sunset here. It's gonna keep getting better and better as we go up. This little booth is air conditioned, which is real nice, and then it's talking to us about, you know, what we're looking at. So let's enjoy our little ride. All right, I just got home from my amazing and fun night at Icon Park doing the Flavors of Icon Park walking tour. I was hosted by the Original Orlando tour group, and let me just say, it was so much fun. So just a little bit more about the tour. So again, like I said, you check in at 6:30, you need to be there on time. The tour then starts in the wheelhouse area, working through some of those food stands in there, and then you do actually continue around Icon Park to a few select locations. We ended up with 4 samples inside the wheelhouse. We then went to Gordon Ramsay's, and then we went over to the Crate Place, so that's a total of 6 tastings. There was supposed to be 1 more, so there should have been 7, but one place was closed for a private event, so we ended up with 6. Let me start by saying, so much food. Like, this is dinner and then some, and of course dessert, because there's plenty of desserts there too. But the portion sizes were significant. We did not finish every one of our portions. They were that big. So this is definitely dinner food, dinner portion. All the food we had was so good, like so good. I already inserted the clips of the food here, and I would absolutely go back and eat at every single one of those places again. The people that talked to us, there were a couple staff members and chefs that talked to us. It was so much fun. Like, we learned a lot about Icon Park and just the history of the area, but then we also learned about each restaurant as we ate our way through. Again, that tour ended with a fun ride on the wheel, which is that huge Ferris wheel that you see from almost every point in Orlando. And that was really fun, and that's included in the price of your ticket. The tour itself lasted about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just depending on how long you mill around for. And then we got wristbands through Original Orlando, and that wristband does give you discounts if you decide to go back to any of the food destinations, and they'll give you a discount, which is really nice. I do want to note, while booking it, they do ask if you have any dietary restrictions. So if you do, at the time of booking, you'll want to state that just so they can prepare accordingly. But value-wise, this is such a fun, easy, convenient way to tour a section of Orlando and do it more from like a local's perspective. The cost of this specific tour was $65 a person, and that includes all your food, your ride on the wheel. The wheel alone, if you were to just go and just ride the wheel, is about a $30 cost. So that alone is such a value in the ticket price itself. And then, like, where else are you gonna go for $30 to get a meal? Like, you have all those different sampling options, and it's just, again, it's a dinner, and completely made a dinner for us. So I would absolutely recommend visiting Original Orlando Tours. They also do other tours, like I had mentioned, in Winter Park, sometimes Winter Garden, ghost tours, Mr. Rogers tours. Like, how cool is that? So this is definitely a great way to spend your day in Orlando during your vacation if you're looking for something outside the parks, outside of the normal destinations. Hope this video was helpful to you. Again, thank you again to Original Orlando for hosting us tonight. We will absolutely be back for another tour somewhere in the near future. And if you're looking to book your next vacation, go ahead and reach out to me with the details listed in the description below, or drop a comment. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit first the thumbs up button on this video, and then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because you already know I am out and about exploring Orlando and other amazing destinations for you. And until next time, happy travels. Bye. I did want to take a moment to acknowledge and just kind of say some thoughts around Icon Park. Icon Park has been around for years and years and years. People have been going to it for years and years and years, but unfortunately the tragic event that occurred, it would have been this last couple days ago, where a young 14-year-old boy unfortunately lost his life while riding one of the rides. I just want to say that we all come to Orlando, whether we're local or whether we're from out of state. Orlando is a tourist destination. We all come for thrills. We all come for fun. We all come as a way to be together with family and friends. And my sincere thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Tyree, because no family should have to come to a destination like Orlando and worry about their child's safety or life. So I just hope that, as tragic as the situation is, I hope it brings a light to the attraction world, how the rides are inspected, how the ride operators are trained. And then I hope that this is something that can be used to ensure it does not happen again, because this should never happen. It should have never happened. So although this video is, is still a fun, light, airy video, because Icon Park is still a fun place to go, but I don't want the tragedy to be overshadowed by the fun aspect of Icon Park, because what happened should be recognized. And, my prayers again go out to the family, but changes need to be made to make sure that this will absolutely never happen again in Orlando or any other place in the world, and especially in the US.